Okay, guys. So I was talking about this trade, Nifty Finance. So last few weeks we have seen Nifty Finance is very easy to trade actually. On Tuesdays we are getting very good trades on this index, and the only problem is we are having 100 point difference, which is actually a very large difference, but at the same time it is very useful for us also. uh, okay, so I would encourage you guys to trade on this instrument. That's why you must have seen today I was going back to this again and again, because we are finding good trades in this. And the logic is, right now we don't have that much liquidity in FinNifty. So most of the, like, there are not much presence of the algos. Okay, instead we are getting human traders. Okay, they are placing the orders, so we are not getting that much spikes and all, and that's good for us. And everything is like FinNifty may, whatever pictures that gets cleared in Nifty and Bank Nifty at around 1:30 or 2 p.m. Okay, in FinNifty, the picture gets cleared at around 11 or 12 itself. In the morning itself, we get an idea how the expiry is going to happen. Okay, where the expiry is going to happen. And once you have that idea, like the job becomes quite easy. You have to just find the opportunities. Like in morning, I told you guys, we traded this bounce, and here the logic was pretty simple, because at the same time we open Nifty. I don't know whether that will open or not, because the net is very slow. So at the same time, Nifty was approaching 16,500. Okay, and that was the reason Nifty was bouncing from that level. And you have seen this, na, कि Nifty Finance का सबसे major stock is HDFC. So Nifty and Nifty Finance are rated with each other, and that's why Nifty Finance also got bounced back from here, there, and again the same thing happened. Although we were not in the trade at the time, but yeah, this went upwards, and once it went upwards, like upwards of 16,800, it was the only job remaining was to find a reversal opportunities. At this point, I went with the OTM because that was trading at very cheap price. And if this reversal, which came at the last half an hour, 1 hour, if that would have came at this point, now we would have made 3-4 times of our capital using that option. So that was the reward I was expecting from that, that particular trade. That's why the risk, we entered at around 10 rupees, and the 4 rupees was our SL, which eventually got hit because of theta decay. The Nifty did not move much upwards level towards much upwards level, but yeah, because theta decay and all, the SL got hit, and it was good because in the later half I did not wanted to trade with that option. Instead, I wanted to go with the in the money options, which was 16,800, and we did with that. Okay. So that was the trade in FinNifty. I hope you guys understood the concept behind that, and like the idea, like the trade and all. And the idea was pretty simple. The logic was very simple. Look at this. So if you look at this, you will get the idea. Okay, 16,800 and 16,700. Both of these are the important levels. 16,800 is the resistance, 700 is the support. FinNifty was having. This is a screenshot of the morning hours at 12 p.m. And if you look at the data at the end of the day, so this is FinNifty data, 26th of July. You can clearly see 700 and 800. Okay, everybody was writing this only 700 to put, 800 ki calls, and FinNifty expired at the exact same level. Okay. So once you get an idea, this is the range. अगर आपको ये बात समझ में आती है कि यहाँ एक्सपायरी होने वाली है, and आप you should understand this thing कि if anything is the target, so you won't like the market makers, the operators, they won't let the target be acquired steadily. Straight away, target acquired नहीं होगा. They will make the markets move sideways or like outside of the range and all. Your job is to correct, connect the dots. Your job is to find from where it is going to revert and from where it is going to go. If you find that, you will be able to find very good opportunities. Okay. If you were like, if I was a option seller, I would have sold both 1600 and 700 in the morning itself. At at around this point, I would have sold them both, and I would have made good money from that also. Like the option sellers का target होता है 1 या 2% का, I would have made that in a day itself. And this is not just about FinNifty. This happens in Bank Nifty as well as Nifty, both. Okay, but being an option buyer and that too, like kind of scalper and all intraday mostly. So our job, like we are taking benefit from other side. Okay, they are taking benefit from one side, and once they know ki here the expiry is going to happen, they sell straddle strangle around that range. But once we know that this range is going, this is the range, so we wait for the opportunities when the price moves outside of the range, and then we take reversal trade. That is our mode of operation, and that is very indigenous to me. I don't think I have seen anybody else doing this, and I have not nowadays I don't see any much YouTube videos. Also, I don't see much like I don't read much tweets from others also. So I don't know whether anybody else is doing this or not, but this is very highly rewarding trade. Okay, you must have seen that कि वो 10 रुपए का option 60 रुपए में जाके close हुआ, 6 times the money. Okay. So if you're done with good risk management and all, it's very good. And I hope you guys are understanding the concept behind this and learning this. Okay, because you will be, you should be, I think you all will be able to take this kind of trade very easily. We have discussed this in the webinar also. Those who have not seen the webinar, please see the recording of last day. You will be able to understand everything. Okay. So that's it regarding FinNifty. I don't think there is much to discuss about any other trade today. And one more thing was this, I don't know whether that is available here or not. Bajaj Auto का result आया था in intraday hours में, but that result was not like the moment after the result was not very good, so I did not give the call. Okay, now this was Bajaj Auto. You can see ऊपर गया फिर नीचे आ गया, and that too we did not found any good opportunities to enter, so we avoided this particular trade. Okay, now and the other problem was this key. Today was actually the last day of monthly expiry where you could trade this month's option in Zerodha. So that was also like theta decay is massive, and if anything goes wrong, if you're not able to book profits at right time, it will cost you a lot. So that was also another reason. But I was actually expecting कि pullback के बाद अगर ये straight away ऊपर जाता है, if it is goes up to 4100, so it would have been a very great trade. But that did not. Sadly, that did not happen. I vividly remember. I think a few months back, not last month, I think the month before that, maybe in March or April, I don't exactly remember. But ये जो Tuesday, last Tuesday जो रहता है, that is very like very interesting day. ठीक है, month का जो last Tuesday है, because we get to trade in very like we get options very cheaper, and थोड़ा भी movement आता है stock options में, they become twice, thrice of their like initial value in few points movement. और अच्छा खासा movement आ गया तब तो वो 10 गुना भी हो जाता है. तो उसमें हीरो मोटोकॉर्प का एक ऑप्शन था which I was trading actually, and I had given the calls to you guys also, हीरो मोटोकॉर्प का. और उसमें the moment like उसमें कुछ news थी, I was not aware of that news at that time, but at 2 p.m. the like news came and Hero started to fall. I think that particular stock has fallen 5 to 7% on that day. और जो हमारा ऑप्शन था वो हमने आई थिंक 8 या 10 रुपीज में हमने बाय किया था, दैट वेंट upwards of 100 rupees within half an hour. So that is the power, and that happened because that was Tuesday. Because of that only, if it was any other day, that kind of movement would not have came into that option. But, yeah. So so you have to find opportunities. Okay, every day we are having some or other opportunities. Okay, we are having like 5 days are there in the week. Thursday we are having very good opportunities. Tuesday we are having very good opportunities. Friday I have told you guys कि Fridays are usually directional, ठीक है. And Friday को इतना ज़्यादा मतलब because बहुत ज़्यादा लोग नहीं होते मार्केट में, बहुत ज़्यादा ऑप्शन सेलर्स नहीं होते, तो यूजुअली न्यू पोजीशंस आर बीइंग मेड. तो the picture is very clear on Fridays also. Okay, and then we have Wednesday second half also, which also acts like Thursday. So we have ये तो by default है, ठीक है. In every week you have these things, and then we have weekly expiry, and then we have results which come in intraday every 3 months. So there are so lot of opportunities. Okay, if you are patient enough, if you are able to wait for the right opportunity, there are lot of opportunities which come on a like every interval. 2-3 दिन के interval में कोई ना कोई opportunity आ ही रही है, ठीक है. First thing. Secondly, there are lot of days like yesterday, ठीक है, जहाँ पे everything is very clear, ठीक है. All the data is very clear. If you look at today also, just see this data, you'll understand. Bank Nifty you can see 36,500 400 दोनों में कॉल राइटर्स जो है डोमिनेटिंग है, ठीक है. एंड देन यू सी दिस निफ्टी डेटा, यू कैन क्लियरली सी 16,500 के नीचे जाना ही था निफ्टी को बाय सीइंग दिस डेटा. दिस इज वेरी पिक्चर परफेक्ट क्लियर कट एग्जांपल. इतना अच्छा एग्जांपल मतलब दिस इज दोस काइंड ऑफ डेज जो मैं वेबिनार में पढ़ाता हूँ, ठीक है. सो ये सारे दिन भी आपको मिलते ही है. तो दीज आर वेरी गुड. मतलब देखो मार्केट में अगर 3% का मूवमेंट आया निफ्टी में एक दिन में, ठीक है, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम लेट्स से 16,500 निफ्टी वेंट अप टू 16,000, ठीक है. 16,500 से निफ्टी वेंट अप टू 16,000 तो 500 पॉइंट का मूवमेंट आया. स्टिल द डेटा वाज नॉट क्लियर थ्रू आउट द डे. नो लाइक एंड यू मिस दैट, नो प्रॉब्लम इन दैट, ठीक है. मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उस बात से. अगर डेटा क्लियर नहीं था, पोजिशनिंग क्लियर नहीं थी एंड स्टिल यू मिस्ड, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. इट्स ओके, सेट आउट दैट डे. But if the data is clear like today, and even if 100 point move comes or 50 point का भी move आता है, तो it's very good for us, ठीक है. We'll be able to trade that also. We won't be hesitating from taking position, or as an option buyer you guys are knowing the like. ये तो आपने मैंने अभी थ्रेड भी डाला था, ठीक है. थ्रेड का पहला पॉइंट था गोइंग ऑल इन, है ना. पोजीशन साइजिंग को एज एन ऑप्शन बायर भी यूजुअली नेग्लेक्ट द पोजीशन साइजिंग थिंग, बट यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग कि द मोमेंट वी गेट कन्विक्शन, ठीक है. जिस दिन कन्विक्शन है या जिस दिन आपको अपने डेटा पे भरोसा है, आपको वो लेवल रीच करना है. द थिंग इज, है ना, यू शुड नॉट लाइक लिमिट योरसेल्फ. जिस दिन आपको कन्विक्शन आ गया, द मोमेंट वहाँ पे आप अपना लाइक क्वांटिटी ऐसे बढ़ा सकते हो जो ऑप्शन सेलर नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है. यू कैन इंक्रीज योर क्वांटिटी लाइक if you just put few more lakhs into your trading account, you can increase your quantity exponentially. But the thing is, you have to be very certain of the data, whatever data you are getting at that time, and that thing will require years of practice. Okay, so aim for that, and you will be able to mint as much money from the market as you want. Okay, so that's it regarding today's trade, guys. Let's start discussing for tomorrow, how market can behave tomorrow. So now let's see. Here it is, Nifty. I have told you guys you can go with the puts also in both the stocks like Nifty as well as McDowell, and both gave good moments after my message also. I had sent my message half an hour before market closing, and both gave few points in the last half an hour also. And the reason is pretty simple. With this kind of data, let me break the video now.